Darling, I wanna love you down all night.
Hey, you guys. It is Thankful Tuesday and another live episode on the Live with Vikey P Show where there is always a vibe. So I hope you guys had a great Easter, a great last week. Now we into a new week and April is almost over, like literally almost over, and Mother's Day is right around the corner. So my guest, before I bring him on, actually he's not here yet. So I'm going to go ahead and do what I do. And then after that, hopefully he'll be on. So, I have to send a shout out to my sponsors. My sponsors are A Level Up Management Company, A Level Up Promotions, Bussin' Unlimited, The Boss Chicks of Augusta, Joker's Comedy on the Move, and Toast the Event Bar. Around here, it was storming earlier, so I hope he's not caught up in a storm somewhere because there's some bad weather going on. So I'm going to go ahead and do some promotion, give him time enough to come on. And then after that, after the promotion, if he's not on then I'll play a little bit of music and then we'll go from there. So on May 17th, have a music and comedy fest, family fun day, May 17th. It's going to be in the Cambridge Neighborhood Park in Hepzibah, Georgia, and it is promoted by Joker's Comedy on the Move and Groove Time Entertainment. If you're interested in any details, vending or um, ticket information, you can call 229-344-4468. Okay, so I see he's on, so I'm getting ready to bring him on, you guys. Hey, how are you?
I'm doing well in yourself.
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I said, well, you know what? I'm gonna give him time to come on. I'm gonna go ahead and do some promotions, and But now you're here. Now you're here. Oh,
Well,
all right. The first thing I want you to do is introduce yourself.
yes, ma'am. So my name is Lamariostar. A lot of people know me from the R&B scene because I am a three-time gold recording artist, RIA certified. But now I'm into Southern soul music. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So where are you from? Did you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay. Okay. So where are you from?
I'm from Bridgeport, Connecticut. I live right here in North Carolina.
Okay, North Carolina. Okay, Connecticut and now North Carolina. Okay, now South Carolina and North Carolina. They cutting up over there in some Southern soul. You hear me?
Yes, ma'am. They are.
Listen, you get on that train now, cause baby, they putting Southern soul it it just popped up. It just like literally like South Carolina and North Carolina, boom, here we are. So how long were you in the
It wasn't
R&B
really
scene?
until a good friend of mine kept on asking me to just try it. So when I actually tried it, the record that I sent you, when it came out, I recorded on live, and everybody was like, "Don't do no more R&B. That's a hit. That's a hit. Don't do no more R&B." And I was just like, so when I started shopping the record with my team over at Rock Nation, they even told me they were like, "Don't do no more R&B. That's a hit."
It is a nice
So
song.
that's where I'm at now. I'm in.
So you're in the new
Yeah.
phases
So that.
of Southern
Yes,
soul.
ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
all
ma'am.
right. Now over here we have some fun over here. It's a whole lot of fun. You probably can't hear me.
I can hear you now.
Okay, okay. I said over here in the Southern Soul, it's a lot of fun.
I've been experiencing that. I did my first trail ride performance, and it was. It ain't like going to do a car show. It's a big
Totally
difference.
different. So,
It's a very big difference. Doing. I actually love doing the trail rides more than I actually love doing car shows. And I've did many car shows of the years that I've been in music because I've been in music since I was 13. I signed my first deal at 18, major deal, anyways. And it's more it's more safe to be at a trail ride.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And with the trail rides, to me, is more family. It's just family oriented. You can have your kids with you. It's fun. It's a vibe. It's a whole
And that's what
vibe.
I was about to say right then. It's more laid back, down to earth going. It's just a good vibe of people having a good time. It's like a big family reunion. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah, yeah, because your great grandmama might be out there. Lord, did I say great grandmama? I did, y'all. Your great grandmama, your grandmama, and your great grandmama might be out there. But yeah, you probably having some technical difficulties because you're in the car. Y'all, hold on a second. He's in the car. Hold on. Hold on, you guys. Okay, you can hear me? Can you hear me now? I'm going to play his song again. I'm going to go ahead and play his song again, you guys. So if you didn't hear it on the intro, you can hear it now. Here we go. I do not own the rights to this music.
Darling, I wanna love you down all night.
That's a nice vibe. That's a nice song. So you guys, hopefully he'll be back. It sounded like he was having some technical difficulties. So I am going to go back to my promoting, and because it's a lot of stuff going on, you guys. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Let's see. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Can you hear me now? Can
I'm
you
back.
hear me? Can you hear me?
I can. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Okay. Okay. So you said that you started singing at the age of 13.
Say it one more time. Your phone had cut up.
So you started singing at the age of 13.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now at the age of 13,
Me and my
what?
dad had a gospel group.
Oh, that's what I was going to ask. Okay, gospel group.
See, I'm just not a singer. I'm also um I'm musically inclined. I actually play music too.
Okay. So what instruments or the drum, the piano. What instruments do you
So I play lead guitar. I play lead guitar and I play the drums.
Okay, okay. So you can sing and you can play guitar and drums. Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
how long did you sing gospel with your dad?
Just about all my life. I grew up in the church.
Grew up in. So when did you
Mhm.
transition to R&B?
When I was about 18, 17, 18, that's when I started doing my, started feeling myself. Had to get out there a little bit and experience the world. And, God's been good to me. And in the music industry. Um, and I've just been going with the
Mhm,
music, which is Southern Soul is more like a Cortex style of up temporary gospel to me. So my
mhm,
next
mhm.
transition is going to be back into gospel, which is my band that I have, because I have a band as well for my Southern Soul stuff. So my band, that's what we're basically going to start doing is Southern Soul and gospel.
Okay, okay. What's the name of your band?
So the band that I have is just me. It's just under my name right now. But we're working on the gospel thing right now because I'm actually writing more gospel music and stuff like that. I'm just waiting on my gospel beats to be made. Mr. Dre Tate from which is Dre Tate from Lee Williams. That's my best friend. That's who's gonna do all my tracks for me.
Oh wow. Okay, yeah, that lead with
Yeah.
okay. That's what I'm talking about. So, eh, I know you said that you were singing at the age of 13. So, at the age of 13, you were singing gospel. So, were you more influenced by gospel music? Is that all what your parents played around you? Gospel music? Did they ever play any blues or
Yeah, because I come
anything?
from a real churchy church. So my dad not only was it's a gospel group, but he was a minister as well. So it was like I was running. I'm a church boy, so it's like I was always running the churchy church lifestyle. Then my grandmama and them they was churchy church. So it's more so like when I tried to sing R&B at a young age, he would always say, "Use your voice for the gift of God." You know how that is. Like when you're in that age range. But when I got
Mhm,
grown, that's when I
mhm.
started pursuing my career and doing the goals of life that I wanted to do. You know, um,
How did they feel about that?
you
Did they
know,
support?
God bless the dead. My dad did not like it, but he actually turned around to be my number one supporter, and he came to realization that this is his life, this is his dream. Let him, let him do what he wanted to do. And he actually funded my whole career. That's how I actually became who I became. Um, he's my dad. He was ex-military, and then on top of that, he was a businessman and then a minister. So he funded my whole entire career because that's what he wanted to see. He wanted to see me happy. And when I can remember to this day, just hearing him on his deathbed say, continue out living your dreams. So music is always gonna be something that's with me, regardless of what I do in life.
Wow. Wow. Do you write your own music?
I don't write music at all because I'm dyslexic. So I freestyle everything that you hear. Like that song right there that I sent you, he put the beat on and I just hit it. He was like, "That's a one take."
Really? Th-
Yes, ma'am.
Really?
And a lot of people say, I don't see how you did it. I don't see how you did it, but yes, ma'am.
I don't freestyle and then put the
So
beat
it's
with.
basically like it's with me, it's basically like the music is already in my head. And it's like I lay it all out in my head. And it's like I can hear it when the music is playing. When the beat is playing, I hear the words matching up with the bars. And it's just something mentally with me. I've been doing it so long, it's there.
Well, I'm sure you got a very good memory then, because if you freestyle it.
Sometimes I will be honest with you. Sometimes I have to put my pieces in my ear and let the DJs play my songs one or two times, refreshing me. Um for some of the music that I do still perform. But for the most part, once I hear it one time, it just brings it back.
Wow. Well, that's the gift. I mean, that's the gift because a lot of people they have to jot it down, or sing it into their little recorder, or they just can't just freestyle.
I could never read music. I could never read music off of a notepad. I could
Hmm.
never do it. I tried it. I tried it. I tried. I would mess up tremendously trying to record a record like that. I could never write music off of a notepad. So when I freestyled it, it just it came natural, and that's just the only way that I could truly make music.
Well, okay. What about the guitar? And did you say drums or piano?
Yes, I play lead guitar and I play the drums.
So can you, when it comes to reading music for the drums, or you play by ear?
I play by ear.
And
So if
with
you give me a tempo, if you give me a tempo to go off of, I'm gonna fall in line. I'm gonna catch it up in my head and I'm gonna just fall in line with it.
okay, well, hmm. And even with the guitar, that's the
And
same
with the
way.
guitar, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. So I gotta see what lines that I'm playing, whether it's a G or whatever. But I can tune the guitar into the tune of what you're trying to do until we find the correct tune and the right notes that I need to play. If that makes sense.
It does. It makes a lot of sense. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. So when you were singing R&B, now you with Southern Soul. Do you think R&B and Southern Soul are cousins? Do you think they're like somewhere around in the same family?
I wouldn't really say that because the R&B that we sing is not the R&B from the 90s or the 80s. It's way different. Um, the R&B that we sing is more like a up vibe, hip hop, slow jam vibe type of R&B.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I wouldn't say that they're cousins, but I will say that R&B has made me the most successful in the game when I did my hit record with Sorry the Kid, the guy that signed the Cash Money, because I used to be signed over to Cash Money as well, and that's what made me a major artist in the industry to where people know who I am, where I've did full-fledged tours, just came off a tour. It's just like it's okay, but now Southern Soul, it's a different thing. It's just a happy vibe. Like, so when you're performing the music, you're happy. With R&B, even with performing R&B music, you got to be careful in certain areas because certain things, people still
Mm-hmm.
cut up in the environments and stuff like that. But with Southern Soul, 95% of the time you're outside. You're either at a bonfire or you're at or a trail ride or something like that. Very suddenly that they bring Southern Soul artists to venues or clubs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, those trail rides and field parties, man. I'm telling you, and you could just be yourself. Like you could just be yourself. So you said that you did perform at your first trail ride, correct?
I did. I went to Alabama and performed at a trail ride, and let me tell you, it was the best. It was the best time of my life. God knows it was the best time of my life. I was a little bit
Really,
nervous because it was a new setting for me, but it was the best time of my life.
really.
Because
Because that.
I mean, like you said, I could just be myself and I don't have to worry about what's getting ready to happen. My security guards, I seen that they were better. They can be themselves, and I could tune in with the people and actually be who I am, actually show love to the people, take pictures with
Yep.
them. I ain't got to worry about them trying to do no crazy stuff like snatch my chains or anything like that. So it's like you can truly be who you are and be in your space and element in Southern Soul. And I love that because I'm recording and I'm performing in a space where I'm still at peace. And
Mm,
that's the biggest part about it. I'm still at peace
mm.
while I'm recording and I'm on the road working. So that's the biggest part about it for me.
So where in Alabama did you perform? Was it
It
Springfield?
was Mount. No. It wasn't Montgomery. Tuscaloosa.
Tuscaloosa.
I think that's how you pronounce it. And them
Tuscaloosa.
folk down there, that's all they know how to do is party.
Everywhere in Alabama know how to party, honey. When you talk about field parties and trail rides, they here for it. Like they are there for it. So how was when you got on stage? When you got on stage, you said that you was just a little nervous. So how was it after you opened your mouth and started singing? How did you feel?
Well, to actually see that the people and the energy is not as outrageous as R&B shows, and the people was just really like, you know, cool with
Mm-hmm.
it. It kind of brought me down to the level of them because I had to find that gravity. I'm so used to going in these big arenas with R&B shows and doing R&B shows, so it's like you got so many energies before you, and it's like it's crazy. It's just the thrill. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
with Southern Soul, that's why I said I could be at peace and still perform and feel like I'm at a cookout. You know what I'm saying? Performing for my family members, and that's just how I
Mm-hmm.
felt. That's the element that it made me feel, the energy that it made me feel, and that was a good energy for me. And that's what made me. That's what really sold me on Southern Soul, to be honest with you.
Well, and so the R&B concerts, like you said, are there in like arenas and places like that where you're not close to the fans, and then when you get over here, Southern Soul, you're right there with the fans. You can get down and dance and cut up, and it's not just a big fashion show because everybody pretty much have on the same thing: the hat, cowboy hat, the boots, and the shorts, and the same with the men. They have on the boots, they camo. It is really a vibe. It really is. And Southern Soul is definitely here to stay. It most
Oh
definitely,
yes, ma'am.
most
I think
definitely
that's
is.
all I wear now. I think at this point right here, that's all I wear now is cowboy boots with everything and a cowboy hat, and I'm just like, I'm here.
I mean,
I'm
that
here.
that trend is everywhere. Like I never thought that I would wear no cowboy
But
boots and
it's
cowboy.
nothing bad about it though.
It's not. It is
You know,
not. And
it's
everybody
really, to
does.
me, it's really a classic dress. It's like a classic dress down for a man to wear on a daily basis, and I think that's decent. To be to wear. The button up shirts, tuck them in your pants, got the cowboy belts on with the cowboy boots, cowboy hat. I think that's great. I don't see nothing wrong with that because it's classy and it's casual. It's better than walking around with your pants hanging off your tail. So it's
Yes.
to me it's more, and to me I feel like it's more attracting to women. It's very
Of
attracting to
course.
women. So
Right. Right. Well, it's funny because before that big trend came, the cowboy boots and everything, you know, to me, people would laugh when they or would think, oh, they so country. Now everybody want to be country. Everybody want to be like the South now, cowboy boots and hats and everything. Because like I said, when I went to the trail ride, now, yeah, the field party the other day, 2 weeks ago, I had my boots on and I felt just like, okay, I'm in this element. Like it is a vibe. Like it really, really is. And like I said, it's not going anywhere. But I tell you what, they charging people an arm and a leg for boots and hats now. An arm and a
oh yes,
leg.
ma'am. Cause I pay some money for the ones that I got. I think I paid like $200 for them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look, I'm saying you can't get them from Sheen. No, can't get them from Sheen because the tariffs going up. So that was your first song that you made over here in the Southern Soul. So are you in the process of making music now as we speak for over here?
I am. I actually got a whole Southern Soul album getting ready to come out. Well, EP getting ready to come out. It's
Okay.
called Broken Man.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Broken Man.
yeah.
I like that
So basically, the
title.
R and B that the R and B that I was gonna do about my divorce from last year before last, I basically converted all those songs into Southern Soul tracks. So I'm gonna see how they. I think it'll be a better gravity feed versus putting them out through a R&B portal as R&B
Okay.
music.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
because I
Broken
got a lot of
Man.
people hit me up. They like, man, the cover is. A lot of people hit me up. They like the cover looks so dope, man. So I know the music gonna be dope, and I'm just like, I'm just taking my time, really putting them together, and really making sure the production on the music is where it needs to be at.
Yeah, that's
Before I
important.
just released it,
Yeah, that's very important, the production.
because I
So
only
you
record in one studio, and that's in Charlotte, North Carolina. I own me and my partner. We own a studio in Charlotte.
okay? All right. Oh, so you guys could other artists come there and record, or it's just strictly
Oh
just
yes,
for you?
ma'am. Actually we record a lot of artists, and he's actually a Grammy engineer. He's the one that did a lot of the baby music from North Carolina. He
Okay.
recorded 21 for the baby, and he's always John when he come down, he's always over at the studio recording him and his
Oh,
artists and stuff. So yes, ma'am. We do a lot of work with a lot of high end clients and stuff like that at the studio. So
that's
yes, ma'am.
awesome. That's awesome. So do you have any future bookings for Southern Soul?
I do. And once I did that one right there, and that's another thing with Southern Soul, you ain't got to go look for no bookings. You ain't got to go look for no bookings. If they like the music, they gonna bring you there. They gonna bring you there.
Yes. 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 So you've gotten booked from that first show. Where are you performing at next? Where's your next event?
I have to look because what my manager did, my second quarter tour, that's R&B, we just tied it in. So now we're changing the tour from just the R&B tour. So it's gonna be Lamariostar R&B and Southern Soul tour. So it's gonna so be people getting the both of best worlds.
Oh, okay. I
And
like
I
that.
think that's pretty dope because that's the first I ever seen that be done. So yeah.
I like that. Yeah. Come on with it now. Come on, being new in the Southern Soul. Come on with it. I like that. I do. So if anybody wants to book you, who do they need to contact?
They can reach out to LS Music Group, or they can hit my fan page, Lamario Star fan page, on any platform, Instagram, Facebook. They can hit that, and my managers, they run my pages. And
Okay.
I believe they're doing deals right now on bookings right now with me,
Okay.
depending on where it's at.
Okay. Do you do cover songs? Do you do cover songs? Hold on, you guys.
I'll I haven't did one, but I'll try it.
Okay, all right, all right. I can't wait until you release your EP. Do you have a date for that?
I'm gonna be releasing it. So if people want to know about that, I'm gonna be releasing that date very soon.
So we
When
need
I
to
get done
watch your
recording my last song, yeah. When I
so
record my
people.
last record and it go through the final master, then I'm gonna put a date on it, and I send it off to the portal, and Rock Nation get it on all the DSPs. Then I'm gonna have
Okay,
that pre-order date and all that stuff there.
okay. Well, we just need to watch your social media so we can be able to see when it's dropping, because like we like to know. We want to know. We like, okay, we want to listen to some music from
Oh
you.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Definitely, definitely. I'm going to play your song again for the people that's just chiming in that did not hear the song when I played it for the intro. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Darling, I wanna love you down all night.
All right, honey. See, I can move and vibe with that song, because I don't have to be dancing all hard and stuff with that song. So that's the vibe. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
smooth,
Yes, ma'am.
like you
I'm
hit the.
actually thinking about doing a song with Jeter Jones because I got a good friend of mine. Her and Jeter is best of friends. So I think about doing a trail ride song with Jeter. I haven't really made up my mind yet.
Oh, we love Jeter over here, honey. We love some Jeter Jones, honey. Jeter is
Yeah.
he is
In the
awesome.
trail ride, yeah.
Yes, he is definitely a performer. So you will not go wrong with Jeter Jones. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Yes. So for the booking, you said go to LS Music Group for your booking
Uh-huh.
information.
Yes, ma'am. They'll see the LS Music Group logo. It's red and black. Or the best way to do it is just hit any of my social medias up because the same people that run that page is the same people that run all my social media pages.
And all social media, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok,
Yes, ma'am.
Instagram.
It's Lamariostar. Mm-hmm.
Instagram. Okay, you guys, so go
Mm-hmm.
follow him
And if
right
they
now.
want to do like deep research, if they want to do deep research on me, they can go to Google and type my name in on Google. And it's the Lamario Star with the red shirt on and the hat, and it'll tell everything about me. It'll tell my age. It'll tell about my wife, my kids, well, ex-wife, my kids, how many kids I got. It bring up my whole clear
Everything.
page. So yes, ma'am.
Everything.
Yes, ma'am.
Woo! So how do you handle the traveling and home and kids? Like, when you're on the road on the weekend and you come home, how do you juggle that?
So my kids is well, most of my kids are grown. They're
Yeah,
teenagers.
most.
Um, yeah, I got seven. I got seven babies. They my heart. But my youngest one, I just had her last year. She's 1 year old, And I actually was retired in music, period. She's kind of why I got back into the music, got back into traveling because I got to raise that little one, you know. So
Got a little baby. Okay. Start it all back over. Come on now. All
it
right.
was one of them drunk nights. It was one of them drunk nights. I couldn't help
Whatever.
it.
Well, listen, you better not have no more drunk nights because you got a baby, a little baby now. That's totally different from the
I
grown
think that's why I'm almost about scared to drink. I'm almost about scared to drink when I'm around females.
up. You should be. What's some of the best advice that you've been given as far as the music industry?
What I can definitely say about the music industry is if you are an artist, pick and choose the people that you put in your circle wisely
Mm,
because it's a very, very cutthroat industry. And I've been through some bad deals and I've been through some good deals throughout my journey of being in the music business. And make sure the people that you choose, you trust.
mm, mm. That's just good life advice. Be pay attention to who's in your circle and just that. Yeah, that's some very good advice. If you could do anything, if you could change anything in the music industry, one thing, what would it be?
That's a good question. I would say the way that most labels look at artists and don't give them a chance. I would say that.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's some good artists out there that definitely get overlooked. Overlooked,
See, the
not
way
don't
labels look at artists is when an artist come to a label and they need a push, they look at the artist as being needy. I've been in that placement with Def Jam. So they look at the artist as being needy, so they put a deal out there where the artist can't refuse, but the artist gonna hang themselves
mm,
because that's the opportunity of his life. And if the artist don't know how to manage the money that's coming out of the deal because it's so little of money and everybody got their hand in the pot, it's not gonna
mm.
work. Yeah.
Uh, TLC and New Edition story. So I guess watch because that's how they was. They was
Oh, I got a story. I don't expose people, but I got a story too. It's a reason I'm not signing Cash Money Records no more, and I'll leave that there.
okay. Well, we'll leave that there, but it's a reason. It's a reason. Well, I think that's some good advice, especially since you've been on that side. That's some very good advice. And if other than Jeter Jones, well, no, I'm gonna do a female. If there was a female artist that you could collaborate with, two of them, who would it be?
Well, I've actually reached out to my homegirl Portia P, and I would say I would do if not Portia P, I would do
It's hard, isn't it?
West
So
Love. I would do West Love. I gotta say West Love.
it's in the universe. West Love is in the universe. Yeah, Portia P was on here 2 weeks ago. She is a sweetheart. Yes, and she has some good music. She really do. Another example of she has very good music, but like you said, labels don't give people a chance. They don't. They really don't. Is there anything that you want to leave us with, that a question or anything that I didn't ask? Is there anything you want to leave us with?
I don't have no questions, but I will say that just keep. Also, I'm working on shooting a new music video as well, so stay tuned for that as well.
Oh, you got some stuff.
It'll be coming out
Okay.
real soon.
To the song that you sent me.
So we're working on that song, and we're working on another song that's called "Anything," the last R&B single that I dropped in my career.
Okay. right. I'm excited. All right. So when you get that the videos done, complete everything, send it to me. Please do.
Yes, ma'am.
Please send it to me. You just never know. A lot of times when if I have two guests, if it's a Southern Soul guest and maybe a boutique, I'll play different songs in between the two interviews. So definitely send me your music and definitely reach out. You know, anytime you want to get on here and talk about something new, a new project, anything, give us a call because honey, I promote. I believe in promoting. If you want to come back on, give us a call. We'll get you back on. You know, live with Vikey P. I got y'all. I got y'all.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
and thank you for taking the time out to come on because I thought at one time I thought I was gonna have to cancel because of the weather, but it was fine. It went over. But I was like, Lord, I hope I don't have to cancel because I don't like to cancel on people. But we made it, and I thank you so much for coming on the Live with Vikey P Show. Appreciate
Yes,
it.
ma'am.
Well,
You're
all
welcome.
right. You are so you guys go and give them your social media page name again so everybody knows so they can go and follow you.
Yeah, so it's Lamariostar on everything. And it's spelled all together, no spaces. Lamariostar, spelled all together.
No spaces. And TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. So go and follow. Well, thank you so much, Lamar. And I am looking forward to following you throughout your career, Southern Soul, gospel, whatever. I'm just looking forward to it.
Yes,
And you don't
ma'am.
have to,
I
you don't have to
appreciate it.
just you don't have to just say Southern Soul, gospel, R&B, whatever you got coming out. Just hit me up. We would definitely get you
Yes, ma'am.
on. All right. You
Yes,
have a
ma'am.
good night. All right. Good
You
night.
too. Have a blessed night. All right. Mhm.
You too. Oh, you guys, I love his songs. So you guys go and support him. Follow his page, you guys. So, okay, here we go. Oh, it's going to be a field party down in the country, y'all, on June the 14th. If you need more information, you can call Joker's Comedy on the Move and Groove Time Entertainment at 229-344-4468 for vendor details and for ticket details. Now booking for the Houston County Cowboy. Call Selena at 762-436-0464. He's a Southern Soul artist. He's available for concerts, parties, and private events. Mix and mingle line dance classes from 6:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. every second and third Thursday at 1515 North Leg Road in Augusta, Georgia. You guys, they are killing it with this line dance class. I mean, it's packed every time they have a class. I'm not there. Mix and mingle line dance class on Saturdays from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. And that actually, no, they're not doing it now because the last one was the 19th. So, hey, I'm going to take that off. And booking for Miss Poochie, call 404-307-5445. And Miss Poochie, she is a Southern Soul artist. She's available for parties. She's available, she do trail rides, field parties, get Miss Poochie because Miss Poochie have dancers. She is awesome. And on April 29th, I will have Mr. Ray Rush. And for an interview, if you would like an interview, you could be a business, you can be an artist, not only Southern Soul, R&B, gospel. You can call my sister at 404-307-5445. If she does not answer, you can text her and she will get back with you. Tea and Testimony event on May 24th from 1 to 3 p.m. in Oxford, Alabama, that I will be hosting this Tea and Testimony event. My life might be somebody's tea, but it's my testimony. If you're interested in any information, for tickets, you can hit me up on Facebook. You can message me. Gadsden, Alabama, Southern Soul Fest, powered by honey, I hope I do not tear up his name, but Lamariostar and Mr. Bowtie. Early bird tickets available. They already started March the 1st. It is a 2-day event, you guys. They're going to have over 20 artists starring 803 Fresh. Of course, the hit song Boots on the Ground, line dance extravaganza with line dancers from all over, and starring the Gadsden Line Steppers and Northeastern Steppers. So this is going to be really, really, really nice, you guys. And I think that's it, you guys. Like I said, it's always a vibe on the Live with Vikey P Show. If you're interested in an interview, you can have a business, nonprofit, you can have an event, just anything. Give us a call and I'll get you on Live with Vikey P so we can have a conversation or promote any type of promotion. Just give me a call. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next Tuesday. And always remember, it is always a vibe on the Live with Vikey P Show. Have a good night.